Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see how to implement local storage. So I just logged into the Windows Server 2016 and open the Server Manager. So to implement the local storage, I need to access the disk management. So for that, you need to click on Tools and click on Computer Management. And from here, under the storage, we can see that there is a disk management. So from here, we can manage all the disk. So if we have multiple disk, then it will be shown here. And here you can see we have two disks, disk 0 and disk 1, and there is one DVD drive. So in disk 0 and disk 1, we can see that says basic. That means it's a basic type, and we cannot convert into we can convert to dynamic now, but in case if you wanted to bring back to basic, then we need to delete the partition, and there will be a data loss. But in case if you want to do that, we can do it by right click and click on the convert to dynamic disk. And if you wanted to make an additional partition from this disk, we can use the string volume option. For example, if I want additional partition with the 5 gig, I can just use the string volume, and I can type the size in MB, and I can click on string. So now we can see that I have 5 gig of unallocated storage, which I can use to make a new partition. So I can just click on new simple volume and click next, next, and next, finish. So this will create a additional partition with the 5 gig space, and you can see that it assigned with the next letter F. And if you wanted to delete this, we can use this delete volume option, and once we delete it, it will be again unallocated, and then we can extend this existing partition as well. So next we'll see how to create the VHD, which is the virtual hard disk. So here you can see that if you right click disk management and select the create VHD, so using this we can create a virtual hard disk. So I'm just typing and leave it the default selection, the type hard disk format VHD, and the hard disk type fixed size, and you need to specify how much space you want to allocate. So this support virtual disk up to 2040 GB. So I'm just going to allocate just 2 GB of space. Click OK. So now here we can see that there is a disk to allocated with the 2 gig, which says unallocated, and the disk is not initialized. So to initialize the disk, we need to right click and click on Initialize Disk, and it will ask which disk and what type of partition you will be using, whether MBR or GPT, which is GUID partition table. So I'm just leaving it with a default selection and click on OK. So now we can see that this virtual disk is online and a basic type, which is unallocated. I can just right click and make a new simple volume as well. And to detach it, we can just right click and click detach VHD. So now it is gone from the disk management. And again, if we wanted to add it back, we can use the attach VHD, and we can just browse to the location, which is the C drive, And here we can see that there is a VHD file. So we can just select and click on OK. We can also mount it as a read only. Okay, so I'm just going to detach it. I don't want this. And we can also delete this V partition, which we are not going to use it. And to extend it, we can use the right click, extend the volume, next, next, finish. Okay, now we got back the space that we have used. Okay, so that's it in this video, and I'll see you in the next. Thank you.